Good morning, brothers and sisters, Soul Tribe Worldwide. How you doing this morning, brothers and sisters? This is the day Yahweh has made. Let us all rejoice and be glad in it. Glory be to your name this morning, Kingdom Parents. You are worthy to be praised here today and every day after today. We don't rise. We don't rise. We don't fall down, but we all rise. We all rise. We all rise. We don't fall down, but we all rise. Just go rise. Just go rise. Just go rise. Just go rise. We all rise. We all rise. We don't fall down, but we all rise. Just go rise. Just go rise. Just go rise. Just go rise. We all 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 rise We don't fall down, but we go round. Just go round. Just go round. Just go round. Just go round. We go round. We go round. We don't fall down, but we go rounds. Kingdom parents, we come before you just to say thank you for all things and everything in our lives. We elevate because of you. We're enlightened because of you. We're more mature because of you. We continually keep increasing because of you. We are ascending into higher and higher levels in the universe because of you. We are prosperous in all things because of you. We live in a life of continuous abundance because of you. We come this morning because we realize the only reason why the cup continues to runneth over in our lives is only because of you. We honor you here today. We praise you here today. We magnify your name here today. We bring glory to your name here today. You are worthy, worthy, worthy. Worthy, worthy, worthy. Worthy, worthy, worthy to be praised here this morning. We come to thank you for the existence of your spiritual being, your life force, your energy, your divine power within us. It is a power that makes us whole in you. It is a power that makes us experience the journey, the mission, the fulfillment, the joy, the excitement of you. We come this morning just to thank you for the gift of your life in us. I consecrate this prayer in the universal alignment of you. Amen and amen. Soul Tribes, welcome to Grow God's Light. Today we're going to talk about divine power, which is divine energy, which is divine fulfillment, which is your gold on this planet. It keeps on, giving and 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 giving. This is the change that is currently happening on this earth. This is the evolution taking its position on this earth in you. I never thought I would get to this point in my life where I truly experience fulfillment in the kingdom parents. When we talk about fulfillment, they present themselves in your life. They bring things into the presence for you. Everything you need. Wow. Everything that needs an understanding, everything that needs an explanation, everything that needs knowledge, fulfillment, comprehension, wisdom, they bring it into your life. I never thought by surrendering the life in me back to them would change my life to a point beyond my own imagination. I never thought obedience would place me in this position of everlasting joy every second, every minute, every hour of my life. I never thought fulfillment could mean everything you look at, you realize it's only there because of the kingdom parents. Everywhere you step into to get what you need, it's only there because of the kingdom parents. Everything created on this planet is only there because of the kingdom parents. When you consciously see in your energy that the statement, I will supply all of your needs, is fulfilled, you have reached a level, you have mastered a level of living in your higher self. You see them in all things and everything made whole upon you in this world. When I took this journey 10 years ago or more, I never imagined it would bring me to this point in my life. I never imagined they would increase me in wisdom, knowledge, and comprehension this way. I never imagined they would bring the gifts and talents in my DNA to the forefront. I never imagined I could communicate with the dead. I could see into the future. I can read a person's energy. I never imagined that I can hear conversations that's not in my presence. I never imagined that they would connect me to them just from me taking a stand in my life, deciding not to accept what the world offered me, but accept what is offered to me from outside of this world, not accepting the old paradigms, not being a part of worldly sins, not being a part of toxicity, not being a part of poisons, not being a part of cliques, not being a part of gossip, not being a part of living in a low vibration, low self esteem. I never imagined that when I lift up my vibration, when I raised all the way up my self esteem and my confidence, not in myself. Let me make that clear. It was not in myself. I raised up my confidence. I raised up my self esteem. I raised up my high vibration. I raised up my higher self and my kingdom parents, and they extended me out into the world. They stated to me very clearly, can I have any distorted energy in your presence? Can I have any negative energy in your presence? You cannot have people in your presence that break spiritual laws. You can only have in your life like-minded people. Don't you worry about them. We will bring them to you. Don't you worry about friends. We will bring them to you. Don't you worry about family. We will bring them to you. All we want you to do is live in us, and we will take care of everything else for you. I decided when I had my first heartbeat, I like knowing they gifted me my first heartbeat. I decided in my free will I would serve them and not the world. Have I made mistakes in serving them? Absolutely. Did I repent of my sins and ask for forgiveness? Absolutely. When I went right, I was pulled to the left. I repented, asked for forgiveness. They took me back to the right. When I went back to the left, I repented. I asked for forgiveness. They took me back to the right. When I went back to the left, I repented. I asked for forgiveness. They took me back to the right. I went back to the left. I repented. I asked for forgiveness. They took me back to the right. They said, Prophet One Kind, when you go to the left, it's not right. It's not righteous. In our eyes, we need to bring you back to the right side. The left is a foresight. It's not right. It's not right. We gotta get you back to the right side. You're going to the left foresight. It's not right. It's not right. We want you over here. This is where you're near. It's right. It's right. We want you over here. Oh, it's so dear. And it's right. It's right. You see, you're free. All in Yahweh. And it's right. It's right. You see, you're free. Oh, in Yahweh. And it's right. It's right. Be free. Be free. In Yahweh. Be free. Be free in Yahweh. When I tell you When the kingdom parents brings things in your life, when they just have you singing and dancing and praising, when you're in the treasures and you're just looking, look at the life. Look at the babies coming on the trees. Look at the oxygen they're supplying. Look at the red robins and the blue jays. Look at them flying and flowing in the air. They're free. I'm free. They're just like me. They enjoy every second, every minute, every hour of every day. They give praise. They're flying. They're dancing. They're landing. They're celebrating. And it's right. It's right. They're free. They're free. And Yahweh. You know, today or yesterday, do you know I found 2 more kittens on my property? I started doing the happy dance. The kingdom parents is showing up and showing out in my life in a way that's beyond my own imagination. You know, when you're obedient, when you're loyal, when you're humble, when you're prayed up, meditated up, when you're grounded up, when you allow the kingdom parents and your ancestors to be the only compass in your life, you get rewarded over and over and over and over again. They said to me, you know, your mission gonna give you a little bit of a challenge because you can't have toxicity in your life. You can't have negativity in your life. You can't have distortion in your life. You can't have that in your energy because it'll block your blessings. So I said, okay. And I recognized that when I did that, my life changed. 1000% it changed. They showed me the change. They showed me it was them. Things started happening that never happened before. Things was being taken care of that wasn't being taken care of before. The biggest thing in this world. Brianna, didn't I tell you I was doing a sermon? Why are you screaming? Did you hear me? so, oh man, the devil's busy, man, for real. Can you tell me what? What? Can you tell me why you were screaming when I just told you I was doing a sermon? I forgot. One of the hardest things to do when you're obedient to the kingdom parents, when you're loyal to the kingdom parents, when you're humble in the kingdom parents, you trust them, when you surrender to them, they become the only compass in your life. One of the hardest things for us to do is to have patience. And the reason why it's hard for us to have patience is because we live in a time zone that does not have patience. We don't realize that the kingdom parents are not on a clock. The kingdom parents don't live on this planet. And when we talk about planet, I'm talking about on the outside of you. They live on the inside of you. Let's do this. If they live on the inside of you, right, and they don't live on this planet, that means they live outside of this world. That is the only way they live inside of you. They are not of the darkness, they are of the light. On the outside of you is darkness because your spiritual being of light is not on the outside of you. Therefore, on the outside of you is dark. There's a lot that could happen in the dark on the outside of you. The reason why people get into trouble is because there's no patience. When they ask the kingdom parents for something, they want it right there, right now. And they don't work like that. They don't have a time zone. They don't have an allotted space. They move in your life when you ask them for certain things, when they feel it's in your best interest to receive it. But a lot of people who live in a time zone place the kingdom parents in that time zone. So they want what they want in this time zone. That'll never happen, brothers and sisters. And this is a part of our obedience, patience, faith, deliverance. When we are patient, when we wait for divine timing, they will give you everything you want in your life as long as it is righteous in their eyes. It took me 10 years to get here. but I made it. I got it out of the mud by myself. Nobody helped me get in this position but my kingdom parents and my ancestors. They get all the glory, they get all the praise, they get all the honor. I magnify their name here today. That's who get the praise and the honor because they elevated me. They created me. They molded me. They brought out the creativity in my life. Nobody else did that. No man or woman on the outside of me can take credit for all the hard work I put in for the last 10 years of my life. The credit goes to my kingdom parents. The credit goes to my ancestors. The credit goes to me. I am an extension of all of them. The love, the light, and their life inside of me. My ancestors are in my DNA. That is my gifts. My kingdom parents are my spiritual being of life, love, and light inside of me. I walk with them. And they promoted me because I surrendered everything I have to them. I am a witness here today to tell you, through my patience and with their divine timing, they blessed me over and over and over again. They rewarded me over and over and over again. Why? Because I was obedient. They said, get rid of the toxicity. You cannot put any poisons in your life. You cannot have no negativity in your energy. You cannot have no distortion in your energy. You cannot break spiritual laws anymore in your life. I did everything they asked me to do. In a 10-year period, no matter what I went through, they always came through. They always uplifted me. They always blessed me. They always rewarded me. When we talk about blessings, when we talk about rewards, people, the first thing they think about is money. What I'm talking about here today has absolutely nothing to do with money. My health is at 1,000%. I have no ailments, no illnesses. I am in perfect health. I have no diseases, no viruses, no hypertension. That's abundance within itself. I celebrate with them every day because I'm healthy with no ailments. I celebrate with them every day because my mind's intact. My temple of worship is intact. My spirit is intact. I'm in universal alignment. And because of my obedience, because my energy is clean, it's pure, they reward me for it. They bless me for it. And what I need, they bring into my life. They brought my soul tribe into my life. It is such a beautiful thing to witness when you actually see the people they bring in your life is uplifting you. And as soon as the people who don't uplift you, who's being sneaky around you and your energy, they alert you to it. That person right there, mm-mm. That person right there, mm-mm. That person over there, mm-mm. That person right there, mm-mm. Because they want you to maintain that clean energy so they can keep blessing you and rewarding you. They begin to send in your soul tribe. I'm meeting so many people. People who support you, uplift you, elevate you, make you smile, give you a hug without wanting anything in return. People who are positive, people who are living in their higher self, people who make you excited knowing I'm going to see that person again. I'm looking forward to seeing that person again. That person just elevated my energy up 10 more levels. That person, we can communicate, we understand each other. That person speaking your spiritual language and you speaking their spiritual language. You know what else I realized? People that need extra blessings in their life, the kingdom parents bring them in your life so that you can bless them and they can bless you. When I tell you this evolution is amazing to witness, even down to the animals, when they appear in your life, when they're showing you, I'm not afraid of you, I feel safe around you. Now I have 8 kittens to help this mother raise, 8 of them. We're in a drastic change for good. The whole world is changing in a good way. You see, that's what I love about the kingdom parents. No matter how much darkness is created on this planet, they just intervene with a bulldozer and bring the light right through the darkness. And they just move it right on out of the way. It makes me wonder if I never ever made this decision in my life 10 years ago to be spiritual, to get closer to my kingdom parents, to reconnect with my ancestors that I was never taught about on this planet. I would not have been spiritually awakened in this new evolution that the kingdom parents has brought into this world. If you want to be in this evolution, this is what you have to do. And they started my process 10 years ago. 10 years ago, they started the process to get me into this evolution. Think about it. That's a lot of karmic debt to pay off. That's a lot of karmic generational curses to break. That's a lot of toxicity to get out of my life. That's a lot of negativity to remove from my energy. That's a lot of poisons, alcohol, drugs to get out of my system, to get my energy. And I'm not just speaking for me. My brothers and sisters who are spiritual, who's going to listen to this sermon, they're going to understand exactly what I'm talking about because they went through the same exact thing. They're going through the same blessings, the same rewards in their life right now. They are seeing that animals are appearing in their lives more and more. They feel safe around them. They know they are included in this evolution. They know that they are included in this change. They feel it coming off of their energetic aura. That they're on a new earth, that they live in a new kingdom. So these animals are letting them know, I'm in a new kingdom too. I'm on a new earth too. New earth. If we feel this way, if we're raised up in these high levels, these high dimensions, these high realms, higher frequencies. Imagine how the animals are feeling. And I feel that they're communicating with us because they're coming more and more into our energy. I see the same family of deers every morning by my home with the babies. You know how protected mothers are of their babies, but yet they're bringing the babies around me. We have 8 kittens on the property. They feel safe. They said that person over there is in the evolution. That person over there is on a new earth. We can use their home to have babies. Brothers and sisters who's on a new earth, you're going to witness. These animals are more in your presence. Some of you are going to find babies on your properties. It's going to shock you. But this is going to be your confirmation that you are in the evolution. This is your confirmation that you are the evolution. You are the change. Your energy's clean. You let go of the poisons. You have no toxicity in your life. You let go of the negativity. Your energy is clean, pure. These animals know it. They feel secured in you. That's why they're on your properties. That's why you're seeing them. Because they trust you. They know you're a part of the new earth, the new kingdom. They know that their babies are safe around you. You won't hurt them. Also know that on your property, they're protected. They know no animal's going to mess with them. They know you're not going to mess with them. And a lot of people who is in this evolution, you're already on a new earth, you're already living in a new kingdom, you're going to recognize these things in your life. These are your blessings pouring in, your rewards pouring in. These are your soul tribes coming in. When you go to the store, people are going to start talking to you, coming up to you, asking you questions. These are your soul tribes coming in. People are going to be joking with you, laughing with you. People are going to come up to you and ask you, what do you think about this? Or what do you think about that? Do you think this goes with this? Do you think these look cute on my feet? Do you think these clothes look good on me? Do you think this color is good for me? Do you think this pocketbook goes with this outfit? Do you think this is a little bit too much money? Your kingdom parents is bringing in your soul tribes. You're going to be in the presence of people. They're going to say to you, with a exit greeting, have a very blessed day. Before, you wasn't hearing this from people. This is how you know, brothers and sisters, your soul tribes are coming into your life. They're going to give you a entrance greeting and a exit greeting. In your entering greeting, it's going to be extended. In your exit greeting, it's going to be extended. This is going to confirm to you these are your soul tribes coming in. This is your true, authentic family coming into your life, coming into your energy. People are going to openly greet you, exitly greet you. Some people are going to reach out and shake your hand. You're going to say to yourself, wait, this was never happening before. More and more people, when you walk up, they're going to be holding the door open for you. These are your soul tribes. When this happens to you, it's going to start happening to you more and more. Make sure you communicate with these people. This is your true, authentic family coming into your life. These are like minded people coming into your life. Communicate with them, exchange numbers with them. When you are in their energy, you're going to feel uplifted, elevated. This is your confirmation. These are your soul tribes coming in. You will feel the difference in your energy as they enter into your life. You will get more and more people entering into your life. You are calling in, they are calling in. This is the change we're going through with the evolution. They are calling in their energetic aura. You are calling in your energetic aura, your soul tribes. When you listen to them talk, you will recognize from their voice, it's your soul tribe. A couple of people gave me an extended exit greeting. I said, wow, Kingdom Parents, you're really allowing me to see my soul tribes. They reached out to shake my hand. I stood there and talked to them for a few minutes because they gave me an extended exit greeting. These are the changes we're seeing in this evolution. Father, Mother is bringing them in to you. This is your confirmation. When it starts happening to you, every last one of these people will gift you a smile. They will be pulled into your energy to have a conversation with you. When we went to the mall, there was a couple. Me and my daughter was in there. They started talking to my daughter. They missed their daughter because she was in college. This was a couple of years ago. My daughter reminded them of their daughter. When I tell you we stood in the store and we had the longest conversation, it was very positive, uplifting. They were from out of town, but the energy of this couple, they were married. The conversation, we was joking, enjoying ourselves. I knew for a fact they were my true, authentic soul tribes. I wish I would have received their numbers. I only thought about it after I got home. So now, when I meet a soul tribe, I make sure I get their information and they get mine. And when you meet these people, I met another person at the cookie place. We're standing in line. I start talking to this lady. She starts talking. We had the greatest conversation. The energy was just uplifting, supportive. She asked me about the cookies, how they were, what should she get. We talked about dunking it down in milk. We talked about how we set it up to enjoy it. This was a soul tribe. And I never experienced that before until I completely surrendered my life to my kingdom parents and I did everything they wanted me to do. And they started bringing all the tribes into my life. And then I realized you start listening to certain people, they start saying the same things that happened in their life happened in yours. They start talking about the experiences they had are the same experiences you had. They start talking about things that touches your soul. Listen, we're going beyond the spirit. We're talking about touching your soul. They make you feel good. They elevate you. It's positive. It's uplifting. Their words touch your soul. You're like, wait a minute, that's my soul tribe. Let me reach out to them. The kingdom parents are bringing your soul tribes in every direction to fulfill their spirit in you. When I listen to people and they talk about their experiences, what they went through, how they overcame it, they uplift you. Your energy is uplifted. Your energy is increased. And when they talk about their situations and what they went through and how they got over it and what you should do, they touch the soul. That's your soul tribe. They're teaching you I understand what you went through. I went through the same thing, but this is how I handled it. And you know what? When I got through that situation, I knew I would get through other situations. When they bring laughter into their pain, these are the people you want to listen to. When they take that pain and they turn it into power, these are the people you want to listen to. They are speaking the same spiritual language that you do. You're bringing like minded people into your life. These are the people you should be listening to. You should not be listening to no one that don't elevate you. You shouldn't be listening to no one that's complaining. You shouldn't be listening to no one that is not increasing you with their words, making you laugh with them when they speak. If someone's not uplifting you, if you feel in the same way when you start listening to them, then you don't need to be listening to that person because they're not bringing nothing in your life if you're not getting increased, if you're not learning, if you don't feel good about listening to them, if you're not laughing with them, you need to click off. That's another part of our energy that you have to protect. A person's words can cause confusion in your life. A person's words can bring negativity in your life. A person's words, right, could distort your energy. How do you separate them from the people who was good for your life? When you listen to them, they uplift you. When they take their pain, they turn it into power. When they elevate you in your soul. When they make you laugh. When they talk about their experiences. When they're singing. When they're joking. Those are the people you want to listen to. Because they went through what you went through. They went through a lot of pain. And instead of them sitting in it, instead of them crying about it, instead of them pouting about it, they said, you know what? Let me turn this pain into power. Let me leave the world of old paradigms. Let me let this toxicity go. People, places, and things. I don't need it. Let me let go of these poisons, drugs, and alcohol. Let me take care of my mind. Let me take care of my temple of worship. Because if I worship with my temple going to worship with me. So they go to the gym. They eat right. They drink water. Let me get my fulfillment. I'm only going to listen to people who live in their higher self, people who are positive, people who are uplifting, supporting, people who understand what I've been through, people who turn their pain into power, people who keep my vibration on high. People who laugh, they make me laugh. People who joke, they make me laugh. Positive, uplifting people is the only people that should be in your life. When your kingdom parents see that you surrender to them, you're obedient, you're loyal, you're humble, you're peaceful. When they see that you made them and your ancestors the only compass in your life, they tell you which direction to go in and which direction not to go in. They tell you what you need in your life and they tell you what to let go in your life. When they see you are serious about your obedience, they start rewarding you. They start blessing you, and the blessings don't stop. The rewards don't stop. Whatever you need in your life, they bring it in for you. I'm telling you, I'm celebrating here today because it's true. Before I took this stand in my life, I never experienced none of these things in my life, brothers and sisters. I'm being very honest with you. It's because I had toxicity in my life, toxic people, toxic places, toxic things in my life. I wasn't spiritually awakened. I had negativity in my life. When we talk about negativity, we're talking about when we allow other people to cross over our energetic signature and they bring their baggage into your life. That's negativity. Their baggage becomes burdens on your shoulders. Every time somebody complains to you about something, every time somebody gossips to you about something, they are bringing the negativity, the baggage, the burdens into your life. You should not want to hear about somebody gossiping about somebody. It's a waste of your energy and your time. And the only thing it's doing in your life is keeping you stuck. There's no satisfaction of living in the dark. This is why people who live in the dark, people who are sneaky, this is why they hide in the dark. That's the only thing they know is toxicity, negativity, worldly sins. They're afraid of change. And brothers and sisters, don't get me wrong. Before I came into this light, I was on the other side of myself in the dark. I was doing those worldly sins. I was hanging out drinking alcohol. I was smoking marijuana. Way before the 10 years ago, I stopped. Because someone decided to put something in it without telling me about it that could have ended my life. I let it go 25 years ago. I was out there having unprotected sex, but I thank my kingdom parents that I never ever caught any diseases. Never caught anything. When you completely surrender, I mean, your whole life, you come to an understanding that, wow, the kingdom parents gifted me life and I took their life and I put poisons in their life. I broke spiritual laws as I lived previously on the dark side of myself. I still repent of my sins. I still ask for forgiveness because at one time in my life I did disappoint them, disgrace them, and disrespected them and deceived them because I didn't follow spiritual laws. I did not stop the toxicity in my life. I did not stop the poisons from coming into their temple until one day I said, wait a minute. At the age of 47, I don't like where I am. I'm at a hold in life. The world is only showing me what's on the surface. I see that every day when I look in the mirror, what's on the surface. I see the image, the suit, the human existence. But I know kingdom parents, there's more to this life. It is not only what the world is showing me. It is not only what the world wants me to accept. It is not the old paradigms, the poisons, the toxicities, and the negativities that they reinforce, brainwash, programmed, and conditioned me to live. There's more to life. Take me beyond the surface. Take me out of this world. Connect me closer to you. And they started telling me things to do. Well, you gotta let this go. You gotta let that go. You can't be with this person. You can't be with that person. You cannot do this. You cannot go here. You cannot go there. You want this change in your life. If you're serious about it, there's a lot of things that you cannot do no more. I said, no, wait a minute. Now, I done lived for 47 years and I'm at a hold in life. I already seen what the world has to offer me. But I'm not happy with that. I am a Christian. I am a Christian that made some mistakes, but I'm ready to elevate into my higher self. They said, okay, we want you to know a lot of things going to come against you. The people you once knew is not going to be with you. They're not going to support you because you're pulling away from the worldly ways. You're not doing the things you used to do. So we're letting you know. People are not going to accept that. I said, Kingdom parents, I gave people 47 years of my life. Now it's time that I take care of me for the rest of my life. And I put that life in your hands. I'm going to go with you, separate myself from the world, and live in you. I surrender my life and everything in my life back to you. And it's the best decision, brothers and sisters, that I ever made in my life. You see, they said you can't be halfway in with us and halfway out with us. You either be all the way in, all the way out. There is no such thing as mixing up light with dark. No. You're either of the light or you're of the dark. There is no mixing of the two. So I did everything they wanted me to do. I did everything they wanted me to do. 10 years ago, I started the process. They said, when you take this stand, you're going to have temptation come towards you, hatred come towards you, jealousy come towards you, envy come towards you. You're going to have some people doing black magic, hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, necromancy. You're going to have people that have voodoo dolls on you that you never knew about, but they had them since you was a child. They're going to come after you. But we want you to know, since you took that stand in your life, and we ask you to do, no weapon formed against you will ever prosper. But just know, temptation's coming. People are going to come against you. People are going to want you to act out. People are going to want you to argue. People are going to want you to fight. But no weapon formed against you shall ever prosper. And in my growth, they showed me your earth angel, psychic, foreseer, medium, clairvoyant, demon slayer, kingdom judge, kingdom karma, kingdom warrior, kingdom general. And we're working on other things to bring out of your DNA to help the world. We will give you certain things to speak on, and we will give you certain things you are not to speak on. I'm so glad I decided to make that change in my life 10 years ago. When people listen to me, they think I just got started. No. I started this spiritual journey 10 years ago. And the experience of it, the journey and the mission of it only increased every year after. Now that I'm living in this evolution with my soul tribes, witnessing things that we never witnessed before, I'm seeing the expansion of the Kingdom Parents' divine power. in people, in certain places, in the animals. I'm seeing the evolution take place. I know my brothers and sisters are seeing the evolution take place also in their life. They're coming into my life. They're sharing their experiences with me. And brothers and sisters, it's available to everyone. It's your birthright to have fulfillment in your life, harmony, humility, and peace in your life. That was supposed to be your true, authentic life. It is the outside that pulled you away from it. They separated you away from your blessings, separated you away from your rewards, because they didn't want you to serve the kingdom parents and your ancestors. They wanted you to serve the world. So they pulled you into it, and they pulled you into it real deep. People don't realize that they send people in your life on purpose just to block your blessings and rewards. People don't realize when they have teams of people that work together, nothing is prosperous, nothing grows, nothing increases. It's because there is a blessing blocker. There is a rewards blocker on your team. So nothing will never grow. And this is why you have folks that come together to steal, kill, and destroy. Because they can't get it originally, they have to steal it from people. And I'm sorry to say that's all over. They do it in banks, they do it on jobs, they do it wherever money's involved. They steal it. They pinch off the top. They do. They feel they don't see the kingdom parents watching them, documenting on them. They think they're getting away with it, but they're not. Just like any job. If you have somebody at your job who blesses people who are good, the job elevates. But if you have people on your job who are blessing blockers and rewards blockers, the job will not grow. It will not expand because you have a blockage working for you. And I say this all the time. They have people looking at spiritual people as evil. They took the kingdom parents are showing it to me this way. They took the dark side of themselves, right? And they try to project that energy against the people who's spiritual, against the people who's awakened, to make the spiritual people, like the earth angel chosen ones, the messengers, the prophets, the influencers, it tried to make them look bad, like they're in the dark. And I say this all the time. If every job had a spiritual person on it, if every job was to sit down with a spiritual person and say, listen, how can we increase our job? How can we fulfill our employees? How can we make our job a company, family atmosphere where we support each other, uplift each other, elevate each other. How can we do that? Then the job would be prosperous. But when you just take a chance on hiring people, you don't know their spirit, you don't know who they are, you don't know what they practice. Because if they practice any black arts or dark arts, they're immediately blocked from blessings and rewards because they try to idolize themselves over the kingdom parents. They automatically blocked. And this is why these folks come together to steal from others of light because they're blocked. They can't manifest nothing. So they come together to steal it. And you know, the kingdom parents are funny because they will let you steal. They will let you do it. But they're only letting you do it for a reason. And that reason has to do with the lesson and the test that they're going to put upon you about you stealing whatever it is you stole. And this is why they let people do things in their life that's wrong. So they can discipline you. And when I was on the dark side of myself, I did not like getting disciplined by my kingdom parents or my ancestors because my ancestors are my spiritual protection. They protect me on this planet. Why would I deceive them? Why would I do that? So when I took this stand in my life, I said no more because I want more in life. And it's the best decision I ever made. They're showing me in my life it's the best decision I ever made in my whole entire life. I chose them over the world. And they bless me for it and they reward me for making that choice. Today, brothers and sisters, you can make that choice. You can remove those toxic blessing blockers and those toxic blessing blockers and reward blockers out of your life. You can remove those toxic places out of your life and you can remove those toxic poisons out of your life. You can take the free will against the dark side and place your free will in the light on the inside of you. Your birthright is filled with blessings and rewards, but you cannot receive them when you serve the world. You cannot receive them when you serve man or woman on the outside of you. You place them over your kingdom parents. You place toxic things, toxic people, toxic places over your kingdom parents. And when you do that, it's blocking your rewards, it's blocking your blessings. When you're breaking spiritual laws, blocking your rewards is blocking your blessings. Is it worth it? Is your life worth it? Is your blessings and rewards worth it? Or are you going to stay stuck and stagnant and not increase in your life, not get more mature in your kingdom parents, not be in this beautiful evolution of change? It's great. And this is why I always say this new evolution should be the name of the Bible. New evolution. We are walking in it. We are the Bible. The kingdom parents has brought a new kingdom on this planet. It's called the new earth, and we are living in it. And they're taking us to higher and higher and higher levels of ascensions in the universe never reached before. And they're showing you this evolution coming into your life from all directions, meeting your soul tribes that you never met before in different places that are positive in life. Everything is positive in this evolution. This is how you know you're in the evolution. Your life is increasing, not decreasing, increasing, not descending, ascending. And as you experience this, you can't do nothing but laugh because you're living in your higher self. Your kingdom parents are directing your steps. They tell you where to go and where not to go. They tell you, should you make a left or should you make a right? They tell you, should you go to the store today or you should not go to the store today. They tell you should go work out if you shouldn't go work out. They tell you what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat. This whole change, this whole evolution is if we was to get this evolution and a firm, strong foundation, right? If we was to start building empires with this foundation, if we would lay down legacies with this new evolution, wow. I'm seeing it. It's going to go beyond the expectations of anything created on this planet. This is our new spiritual language taking place upon us right now. You know, all the folks in the new kingdom on the new earth right now, whatever they build, I'm just saying, listen, whatever they build will never fall, will go down in history, will be overly abundant, where their cup is going to continue to run it over again and again and again. I'm already seeing it. See, the people on the new earth and the new kingdom, some of them are on platforms, others are in positions. The ones that's on platforms, brothers and sisters, they just practicing. They're not even in their position yet. Are you listening to me? They're going through the evolution change of getting into their right position. If they're on a platform, brothers and sisters, that's not their position. They just practicing. If they're in positions on their jobs, it's temporary. They will not be there. for the duration. They're in preparation mode. You see, the kingdom parents, the way they set this whole thing up is amazing to me. They said, okay, we're going to put some people on the platform, let them get practice for their positions. You're going to start seeing people, listen, you're going to start seeing people on platforms introducing more things that they're doing in the background. Why are they doing those things in the background? They are working their way off of their platforms. It's not their righteous positions. They are in practice mode. People who are in positions on certain jobs, they're just at that job to learn things, brothers and sisters. Are you listening to me? It's a temporary position. They're not they're not in their righteous position. They're in practice mode. This is what the kingdom parents is showing me. You see, we already went through the beginning of the evolution change, right? That's why they're in practice mode. They're in position number one. As we ascend into deeper levels of the universe, they're going to be working their ways out of positions, working their ways off of the platforms, right? Y'all going to start seeing this. You're going to see new people. Listen to me. The kingdom parents is coming through. You're going to see new folks who's coming into the evolution. They're going to be on platforms. You're going to see all the ones that was on the platform. They're going to start working their way off of the platform because that's not their position. You're going to see people in positions. They're going to start resigning because the kingdom parents in this evolution, position number two, they're going to start weaning them out of their positions. Position number three, they're going to go into their righteous positions. Y'all ain't following me. I'm telling you what I see. Everybody's in practice mode. Even the animals coming into our presence, they're in practice mode. They're like, okay, these are the people that's on the new earth. These are the people in the new kingdom. They're with us. They're in the evolution. It's safe to go around them. You're going to see more and more animals around you. We're a part of your evolution. So you're going to see when all these folks start leaving platforms, you're going to see new people come in. They're going into position one, practice. For the people who's leaving the platform, they're going into position number two, deeper levels of the universe. They're ascending into higher and higher levels of the universe in the evolution. Getting prepared. You're talking about a change. This is something that the world never seen coming. When these people get into their positions of righteousness, are you listening to me? The businesses that y'all see now, they're going to go beyond those businesses. Are you listening to me? When they start building their empires, they're going to knock out every last one of these businesses on this planet. That's where we're headed. We're getting to a point in our conscious minds, right? Everybody who built their businesses, right? Who's building up their empires. And the people that they have on their teams is like-minded people. Let me just say that. The only way it's going to work in the future As if you're built with like-minded people. The kingdom parents is bringing folks together. Are you listening to me? The people that's on the new earth, the people that's on the new kingdom, the people that's living in the evolution, they are bringing them into your life. This is your teams coming in. Y'all gonna build empires together. Listen, we're in a spiritual language of consciousness, right? Who kingdom parents come through? All the CEOs of these empires is gonna learn spiritual conscious language. Are you listening to me? This is the ascensions that we're heading into in the universe. We're going to be communicating with each other through the mind. Now, listen, every one of these empires will be pouring into each other's empires through the conscious mind. Y'all don't know what I'm saying. Whew, this is the future we got coming up in here. This is why I keep saying, if people don't catch up, if you don't catch up, you're going to be left out. Are you listening to me, brothers and sisters? When we start building up these empires, we're going to be speaking a new spiritual language of consciousness. We're going to be communicating with each other consciously, right? We're going to be pouring into each other's empires. What you need, I'm going to give it to you. What I need, you're going to give it to me. Every single person that owns a business that built up these empires is going to be pouring into each other so that the pouring never stops. That is why these empires will outrank any business on this planet. Why? Because you have blessing blockers, reward blockers that you hired. You have people who practice dark arts that you hired. That part of the world is weaning out right now as I speak. As the folks on the new planet, new earth, is in practice mode. These empires that's going to be built up can never be knocked down. Because every CEO going to pour into each other. It's going to be an equal give and take. Nobody's going to be greedy. Nobody's going to steal from nobody. We're going to keep pouring. Whatever that business needs, you're going to receive it. This is like a whole new generation of CEOs moving into their position. That's why it's going to be so easy for us to lay down the legacies for all future generations to come. The generations that's coming through these generations on the new earth, right? They're already going to know. They're already gifted. Listen to me. All the babies coming, they are already gifted with this spiritual conscious language. They already going to be able to, they're already going to be able to communicate consciously when they arrive in this world. They're walking right into the legacy. We're laying it out for them. They're going to take over. And the legacy will always stand. It will never fall. It's called the rebirth or resurrection of this world. That's what we're in. That's what we're seeing. That's what we're feeling. That's what we're experiencing. That's what we're elevating in. It's deep. And it's hard to explain. But my brothers and sisters on a new earth, you feel exactly what I'm talking about. You feel this huge change coming in. You also realize where you are right now is practice. Practice. That's not your position. It's crazy, right? Because you're building your empire, right? Where you are right now in the evolution, right? In your ascensions consciously with the universe, you're building. You're paving the way for the next generation to come on the platforms. This is why you're seeing new people come on platforms. They are entering into the evolution. Hey, hey, we welcome you. We welcome you. You're getting free in Yahweh. In Yahweh. You're becoming free. You're getting free in Yahweh. You're becoming free. Don't give up. Don't give up. You are free in Yahweh. We welcome you. You are free in Yahweh. We welcome you. You are free in Yahweh. This evolution. It takes you from talking to singing, to harmonizing, to dancing, to praising the kingdom parents. You know change is here. You just walking around your house singing, driving in your car singing, sitting at your job singing. You know change is here. The fulfillment of the evolution is upon our earth. We are experiencing a kingdom. Are you listening to me? Let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Are you listening to me? Let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Because you are free in Yahweh. You are free in Yahweh. We welcome you. You are free in Yahweh. Everybody on the platform, you're paving the way. If you're in certain positions, you're paving the way for future generations to come into this evolution. This is why your talents and your gifts are getting better, stronger, bolder, and it don't feel like work to you. Welcome to the evolution. You are moving towards where you're supposed to go. We thank you. You are free in Yahweh. We thank you. You are free in Yahweh. The kingdom parents don't ask you for a lot. They only ask that you would surrender their life back to them so that they can surrender your birthright back into your life of blessings and rewards upon this earth. They get you unstuck. They get you out of lack. They get you out of poverty. They set you free. Do you want to be set free? Again, we welcome you. If you want to be free in Yahweh, we welcome you. If you want to be free in Yahweh, it's yours if you want it. If you want to be great in the world, if you want to increase in the world, if you want to be prosperous in the world, if you want to expand in the world, if you want a successful business in the world, if you want to expand the unconditional agape love of your kingdom parents, we welcome you. You want to be free In Yahweh, we welcome you. If you want to be free, in Yahweh, we welcome you. If you want to be free, in Yahweh, we welcome you. If you want to be free, in Yahweh, it's yours. But you have to put in the work for your kingdom parents. When you do that, when you take a stand in your life, you will witness the blessings flow into your life. You will witness the rewards flow into your life. You will meet your soul tribes, your true, authentic kingdom family. All the tribes were separated on this planet. And you have an opportunity with this evolution to bring back into your life your true, authentic kingdom family. These are your tribes that they separated you from. Again, we welcome you. If you want to be free, free in Yahweh, we welcome you. If you want to be free, free in Yahweh, we welcome you. If you want to be free, free in Yahweh, it's yours, waiting for you. But you have to put in the work. You have to have a lot of patience. You have to have a lot of faith. You have a lot in your life that you have to let go. You can't go back to it. If you want to come on this new earth, if you want to be a part of this new kingdom world, to build up your empires that were stolen from you, to take back your generational wealth of abundance that was stolen from you, to call back your health from these poisons placed inside of you. You have to do the work. You have to let go of toxicity. You have to let go of negativity. There's no dark arts allowed on the new earth or the new kingdom world. It was written. It was prophesied. Let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. We are here. The evolution is here. The prophecy is here. We welcome you to be free in Yahweh. We welcome you. You are free. Praise your name in Yahweh. We welcome you. You are free in Yahweh. I love you, brothers and sisters, Soul Tribe worldwide, Kingdom family. Shout outs go to all my praying partners worldwide. Thank you for your extra armor of protection. Shout outs go to all my supporters. Thank you for helping me build a firm, strong foundation for my ministry. Thank you to everybody who donated to the ministry. Thank you to all the protectors. I see all of you behind the scenes helping me on my mission and my journey. I want you to know we walk together. You don't walk alone. I don't walk alone. We walk together on this mission, on this journey. I am who I am because of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I enjoy the position that I'm in. I enjoy giving and giving and giving the unconditional agape love of my kingdom parents to you. I love you. Each and every one of you worldwide, I want you to know I love you. I appreciate you for everything you do for my ministry. We are just getting started in the evolution as we are all witnessing the rebirth and the resurrection of a new kingdom world that we currently live in right now on this planet. May Yahweh continue to bless each and every one of you worldwide. I am Prophet One Kind, everyone. Until next time, blessings.